like mixing plaster, put the emulsion in first, then sprinkle the powder on top. But try not to have a huge lump of it in the middle.
Yeah,
So
okay, so just same as me.
yeah, and then don't leave it too long before you mix it. Mix this up 3 to 1 again actually, because your side's a little bit rough.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that it's not too thin. And also, if you do it in a weaker mix, it takes ages to go off.
Okay, so brush it all over, get the mat down, or do it in one area?
Yeah, probably want a bigger brush than that.
There's some up the back here, Lou. I was going to say there's some up the back here.
Oh no, they're, well, I don't know about those ones. As long as you rinse them out, I'm going to fine.
So 1 inch brush.
Yeah.
Bristles.
Just paint it in.
What, all over?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You'll need to work yours in a little bit because you've got it's a bit rough. It does smell like PVA, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, I like it. What's the disadvantage of using this to resin? I mean, it's more expensive.
It's more expensive. It's not weatherproof.
Alright, so it's okay for interior stuff.
Yeah, you can get an exterior one, but I'm not convinced that it is actually weatherproof. It's not as durable as resin. And it's just harder to work with. If you ask many people who say Jesmonite, everybody just goes, oh no.
Oh, well, that's funny because actually I get it from sculptors that they say they like it.
Oh, sculptors love it, but anyone that does this for a living goes, oh no, 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 no. I don't mind it, it's okay. When you're used to working with it, it's fine.
Yeah. I think I prefer resin sculptures just because I know that they're more durable.
Yeah, you can do much more with resin as well, and I don't know how this reacts to heat and things like that with patination.
Yeah.
We know what resin does, so we know what we can and can't do with it.
Yeah. I do like the idea of the exploding aluminium sculptures.
Yes.
Lou was saying earlier that you can mix metal powders into Jesmonite if you want to use it for producing finished sculptures, but not to use aluminium powder because it can be explosive, which I think is always a disadvantage.
Never use aluminium with anything water-based. Which not many people know. Oh. I didn't know actually until a short while ago. I don't know, it was just popped up in conversation with somebody.
That's interesting. Reminds me of experiments with phosphorus at school.
Right. You might need
Okay, so
scissors.
how close to the edge? Right up to the edge?
Yeah, as close as you can. Doesn't matter if a few fibres slip over the edge.
Can you trim off after us?
Yeah. Yeah. If you just sort of slightly overlap the mats, and put them in, and you just paint over the top of the mat.
How many do we need? How many thicknesses?
I think probably 2 would be best for this, because of what we're doing with it. So.
Okay. do we back up after this as well to thicken it off?
You can put, I think, yeah, if I remember rightly, you can just put a second layer straight over this. You don't need to let it go off.
How covered does it have to be?
As long as it's just painted on, make sure that you haven't really got any gaps as such. So like this, so it's quite full.
Okay.
It's just when it goes off, it's just so hard. I made some life-size baby elephants out of this. Did you ever see them? I can't remember if it was before I met you.
No, it was. You told me about them.
Yeah, they were great. I don't know why I had to make them in Jesmonite. It was just something that they decided that's what they wanted to make.
Yeah.
And they were so heavy because they had to have 4 layers of this. So you can imagine they were like that thick.
Yeah.
And this stuff isn't light. And once it had gone off, it was angle grinder to the edges and all sorts. Hopefully we don't get too much shrinkage on this. I'll show you what, because you know I said to you the other day about clamping them to minimise the warp and the twist.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I'll show you what I meant by that.
Okay.
So once they've gone off and they're not sticky.
What, you clamp them into the mould?
Yeah, what I do is I run, well, with the resins, I don't know if we should be able to do it with this. With the resins, I put a piece of wood in and then put clamps, just to stop it, especially with your big torsos. You don't need to usually with these because these are small.
Yeah.
With the big torsos I have to, otherwise you get distortion on the seam line. That's why it takes so long to cast. Because you have to do that and then I can't put them together until they've got warm, cooled down. And also trying to paint seams in while they're getting hot.
Yeah.
It's just horrible because it actually stinks.
Yeah.
And right. Try and fold it over.
Yeah, fold it over to try and get the edge there a bit thicker because I didn't have a double up to the edge there.
I've only got one there in this so far.
Oh right, oh good, I thought you were miles on.
No. Gonna have to mix some more stuff up.
I was thinking it was being a bit lame. Do you think they're going to be quite rough with it in the foundry? I'd rather do it more.
I just don't want it to be too thick. With it, although having said that, it needs to be thickish along the edges.
Yeah, I mean really they
otherwise
said
they're
up
not
to
going to have anything.
centimetres.
Yeah, they're not going to have enough to weld with, are they? So.
No. That was stupid folding it over like that because they don't stick together. Oh, I hope so. Christmas Day in New York.
Oh,
For dinner.
We've been trying to work out what we want to do this year.
I've got some friends are going to come down and look after the house a small away.
Yeah. What are you doing with Jess?
Um,
She going to the borders?
No, she's going to stay at home because the
you're going to
friends who
have to
look after have got, they've got a dog as well.
Well, if you're agreeable, You might steal her away and take her for a walk about.
Oh, lovely. Maybe Bex.
Ah, I'll get Bex to come out as well.
Yeah,
then.
no,
Yeah.
you can get to know her, she's lovely. I think you'll really like her.
Right.
Good with that.
Yeah, you need to smooth these down a little bit because if it's too rough, you'll never get the next coat to lay flat. It's not looking bad though. Just need to make sure that there's no holes really.
There's a bit of messy around her crutch there.
Yeah. Fuzzy crotch.
And over there, I think, as well.
Yeah. So that's the thing, once it starts to go off, it goes really quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah. It is quite like plaster in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, but you get
It's
a bit
got
more
similar
of
sort
a
of-
working time, yeah.
Yeah, but it's got a similar sort of feel to it once it
Yeah.
starts going off.
Right.
Okay, so that's the second layer.
Brushes in the pot. Don't rinse the brushes out before they go hard, you've lost them.
And you wash them out with water.
Yeah, because even though it's water based, once it's gone off, it's like plaster, you just can't shift it.
It breaks up like plaster as well, it's interesting.
Yeah. You could probably use plaster buckets to mix it up in, but you do need something quite deep because
Yeah.
the drill's quite aggressive. So.
Yeah. Yeah, let me show you. You need a special drill bit for mixing it.
You can buy them where you buy the Jesmonite from. I think when I bought that one about 5 or 6 years ago, I think it was around £15.
Really?
Yeah, I think, if I remember rightly.
And you've got another one in the corner.
I have got a spare one somewhere. It's just
probably is a bit
locating it. It's well, and also you have to clean these off. The only way to clean them off is give them a really big hard whack.
Alright, okay, what with the hammer?
Yeah. So if I put them inside a bag or something, or a pillowcase, and give them a bash, otherwise if it fits, it'll fly off.
Okay, so this is warm water?
No, it's just cold water because it's warm. I did get it out of the kettle.
And does it have, is that the bubbles from, is it just water or has it got a cleaning fluid?
No, it's just water. It's the bubbles
From there?
from the
Yeah.
emulsion because when you shake, it's always a good idea when you're mixing out everything, just give it all a good shake before you use it.
Okay, well I think we just do the same again, is that right?
Yes.
We do the same again, so I don't need to record that. Okay then, bye bye.
I have got a kidney somewhere.
Oh, no.